bowling or and mentioned anything about it. So as soon as we
went
mentioned
bowling,
it,
didn't we?
as soon as we mentioned
When you
it,
got your parking ticket, that was
Yeah.
great.
At least I got it sorted.
how did you get a parking ticket? Did you park in the disabled space?
No, I used to work at this cinema as well, which makes it even worse. 'Cause
Hollywood Bowl?
I knew
Hollywood Bowl.
Hollywood Bowl in Franklin.
Yeah, I've never actually been, but I remember
And-
hearing the adverts because it always went Hollywood.
Always,
Bowl.
you can park for 5 hours for free, and if you're going to be there longer, you just tell them.
Mhm.
And we went to see a film, and then we went to the bowling, and I left my car there.
Played bowling, played pool, went on the arcade machines, and obviously Miney was fucking using up all my money on the arcade machines. So while we were busy shooting fucking shit on Tomb Raider or whatever it was.
The thing where the
It was
camera
weird,
moves along.
yeah.
It's like, I always figure out the fucking polarity of that, where like you aim it like that, like an actual gun, but the laser sight's like here, so you're like trying to move it around.
I was just
Yeah,
fucking do it.
You might as well be a stormtrooper
Oh yeah.
in that sense.
Trying 3 feet
Trying to
away.
shoot a can, missing it.
3 feet can. Oh, I'm so glad that was in there. And that's why, like, you know, the first 3 lines that Bill Burr has in the Mandalorian episode are criticisms of the trilogies. Is when he goes, like, oh, maybe he's a gun under there. Like, that's shitting on the prequels. And then he goes, I wasn't a stormtrooper, wise ass. And that's shitting on the original trilogy. And then when he talks about the Mandalorian ship and he says, it looks like a Canto Bite slot machine. That's from The Last Jedi. So he's shitting on the new trilogy as well. It's fucking brilliant. I love it, how meta it is. Would you like a lighter? I took the table one. Ow.
Danker. Ow, what you done?
I'll smash my elbow on the table.
Just.
Yeah.
You
See, put
I
in
didn't hear that.
cigarette.
Oh, shit.
Having cigarettes be a part of the thing to give up, because was what we tried to do in January, and I do feel sorry for. I should probably preface all of this by saying I jumped the gun and made a video about Jog On January,
Yeah.
which I shouldn't have done. Well, which
Cocky bastard that he was.
because I went for a jog. I ran once and considered myself a top athlete.
Came back, recorded a video. What a cocky bastard he was.
I was. My lighter, please. This is why I'm going to create. It's going to be called the lighter leash, and I'm going to go on Dragon's Den, and your lighter comes back to you. You go like, oh, you need a lighter, yeah. And shing, comes back to you.
Like, have you ever seen the film Tuxedo with Jackie Chan? Got a light, comes out of his sleeve. Like,
No.
fucking sick. It's sick. Like, he inspects a gadget, and I think you can't invent that.
I don't know if
I think it's
the
already...
BBC could endorse that, to be honest.
The problem with doing my rants is I've kind of burned a lot of bridges, so I can never work for the BBC because in my Royals rant I called BBC executives nonces. I fucked myself with Channel 4 because I criticised them.
I think Jeremy Clarkson would agree with that as well, to be fair. With
BBC
all
executives are
workers
nonces. Nonces. Isn't that why he got in trouble as well?
That's like
But he tried.
his words.
But he tried to do what Charlie Sheen did, and Charlie Sheen got in trouble because he called his boss like a Jew cunt or something like that in Hollywood, and he got fired from 2.5 Men.
Yeah, but he's not in control of his.
Charlie Sheen, yeah, winning.
He's just
Win
floating
there,
around.
win.
He's by winning.
Win everywhere.
Tiger blood. Yeah, I'm on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen.
I got one gear. Go.
Go, 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 go. But then, do you remember Hot Shots? Have you seen Hot Shots? It's kind of the.
Not in years.
It's kind of the first parody films, wasn't it? Because there was Airplane, talking about Scary Movie earlier. There was Airplane, which took the piss out of a whole lot of films. Then there was stuff like
Naked Gun as well.
Naked Gun.
That's great.
Naked
That's great.
Gun. That's Leslie Nielsen. He's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, he appeared in Scary Movie as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
In the Aliens one, where how do you say hi? Yeah, they kick you in the nuts and they piss out their fingers.
Oh, which one was that one?
The Signs.
I
They
know, but was
takes
it
piss out the signs.
Scary Movie 3.
3, and then it goes like with these massive ass.
The first one was Scream. Second one was The House,
Scary, like yeah.
Haunted House.
The-
Third one was Signs. And then after that, I
Yeah.
kind of lost count because they just made too many. The last one I watched was the Spartan one.
That's the superhero movie, isn't it? With
How many
the
is there?
butterfly or the whatever the
Loads. They did.
There's about 11. of
Yeah,
them.
the ones that I can remember are Disaster Movie,
Epic movie as well, wasn't
Epic
it? That was,
movie.
that was the first one,
Epic
wasn't it?
Movie. That's the one I watched.
Is that the one with Beowulf in it?
I can't even remember. It's so shit.
Yeah, at this
It's
point,
just like it just went.
it feels like
One
a Freddy Got Fingered type film where it's just like, I can't believe this got made.
I've watched this several times and I still can't remember what happens. at
No,
all.
but then stuff like Freddy Got Fingered sticks with you. Like,
Daddy, would you like some sausages?
there's a great documentary on Freddy Got Fingered where it talks about like was he knowingly making it shit in like a sort of experiment of like, can I get this film made? If like I'm jerking off a horse, go look at me, Daddy, I'm a farmer.
I'm the bad good man, the bad good man.
Yeah. Like, can that?
That's great, man. Fucking Elliot cleaned out. My brother cleaned out his apartment not too long ago. I took loads of DVDs, and one at that
Freddy Got
DVD was in
Fingered.
there. I was like, yes, I'm having that. You're not throwing that away.
Never
That's like my child.
Never unhappy to come across Freddy Got Fingered just because of how it's
Great.
just it doesn't make sense that even as a film anyway, because at the start he goes to the bus station to meet his parents to get on a bus, but they've driven there and he leaves the house because it opens with him in bed, doesn't it? When he's
Getting ready for work, yeah.
and then he skates to the mall to meet them. But they left the house in the car, so why didn't they take it? Just doesn't make sense. He does it just so he can skate at the opening part.
That's
And
funny,
obviously
yeah.
that kid keeps hurting himself in more and more violent ways.
It's funny, man.
Okay, so I jumped the gun and made a video
Yes, let's get back onto this.
about a challenge because first off, it all started before Christmas because you were giving up sugar
Yeah.
and you were both giving up cigarettes, and I agreed to
You were giving up
giving up
cigarettes.
cigarettes for the
Yeah.
challenge as well.
My main goal was just to lose some weight, really. Get in better shape.
Because that, yeah, oh yes, and that's where I talked about adding the challenge of running, but we didn't all get watches before Christmas, so we started this challenge in January where I was using my phone. Obviously, I don't have my phone on me at all times.
You had your phone in your sock at one point, I'm sure.
Just trying to register steps, but then and so it became. I like to feel that January was a trial run. We saw what went wrong.
I did great. I just have to say.
Yeah, you're doing really good, man. I have
Yeah,
not.
yeah, in all fairness,
done any
yes.
preparation at all. You've been running like
Yeah.
like a madman.
Yes, I've been. But then you signed up to a gym as well. And now you're going to be signing up to a gym.
I have to, aren't I?
Well, yeah. Gonna have
Yeah.
to.
Is it? This is going to be exciting. This is
Yeah,
going to be like a
it's
new
just
chapter.
Game on. So
I still yet haven't heard the apology. What you? So he jumped the gun. Carry on with your apology, please.
So I jumped the gun, and I think we're all sorry
No.
for what parts we've played, and
uh,
I apologise for making that. All right, yeah, I fucked up. I made that video ahead of time, and I shouldn't have done it. And I apologise, Blake. I apologise, Jack. I apologise for calling you out
you called
publicly
us-
on
called us
social
out
media.
Publicly.
let's go.
But I feel like we've all learned a lesson, and we can now move forwards into there was Jog On January, and I like Fuck Off February, or
Where are we fucking off to?
or Get Fit February. Because if we're all talking
that's-
about
I've just
That's
named
like-
it Joff, haven't I? Jog on
jog,
February.
jog on February.
Yeah, it's got to be like.
Jog,
It can be
This,
jog-
this is our jog on January, so we're just passing it over to the next.
Jog on
one.
February. All right, Jog On February. So that's what I'm going to have to call this podcast.
Fuck off February.
I like Fuck Off February because if we're going to be giving up something, because I would like to stop biting my nails. It's
Done
a
it.
problem.
Oh, that's what I did.
I think I do it subconsciously now.
I did sugar
Yeah, you gave up sugar
and biting my nails
and look better for it.
and gym.
And Jim, yeah.
So what's that? Drink you drinking there?
Okay, fair enough. The only reason I'm drinking this is because the lads was like, oh, it's not. Well, actually, not the lads, Steven. It's not fair. I haven't got a watch. Let's start it in January.
Yeah,
so
because-
that's why I started back on sugar.
Yeah, and that's why I started smoking again, which these two didn't know about until I did a rant where I was smoking, and it was like, hey, Look at this motherfucker. Like, fucking cheers for telling us.
That's when I lost my shit. Shit at you two
So-
on the WhatsApp group
so-
as well. Wasn't it?
So I wanted to apologise. My fault. But now that we've finally got it sorted, I feel like we can take what we've learned, move it to February, discuss a challenge that's all of us actually giving up something difficult. Because the first off the challenge is that we have to accumulate the most amount of steps, which is why now we all have the watches, lesson learned, 5,500.
3.5.
Come on, I've got to go to 5,000 still. I haven't moved.
Okay. Yeah, no, I
I've
have.
moved
Yeah, but
since
I've
an hour
literally
ago.
just got out of bed there. So.
Yeah, and you didn't have your watch on. But the worrying thing is that before we got these watches, I didn't know that it was going to show me my sleep and how much deep sleep I'm not getting.
Yeah.
Which, like, that's something. The fact that when you showed me yours and it was 13 hours.
I don't know. How do you get... That's not help. That's
That's-
too much deep sleep, isn't it?
That's a borderline coma. I
Yeah.
feel.
Like
I
yours-
work my arse off when I'm in work. I non-stop work my arse off. So on my days off, if I can get as much sleep as possible.
13 hours. That's
I even
obscene,
told.
that is.
When-
I even told you I don't get any light sleep.
falls to sleep, he literally like
I can't
he's
believe
straight
how
there,
much
man.
deep sleep it was.
You're like
That's
a
insane.
Yeah.
you're
I
like
told
forest
you as
animal,
well.
hibernating.
I rarely get any light sleep. I'm a deep sleeper. When literally, it takes me about the longest it takes me to get sleep is about 5 minutes. The quickest is about 30 seconds. I just put my head on the.
Fucking hell.
Uh,
Oh,
I
I envy that so
I could be up
fucking
for
much.
hours.
Yeah, I could be lying there for at least 2 hours going, oh, I'll try this position. And then as soon as I decide in my head, well, this isn't working, it's like, well, I'm going to have to change my position.
Yeah,
then,
well,
aren't I?
like
There's no point lying here if
once I
nothing's
put my
happening.
phone down and start playing games or watching YouTube videos or stuff like that, then as soon as I put my phone down, I'm gone.
But did you know about the backlight that's in phones that tricks your eyes into thinking you're awake? That's why people sit up, lying in bed, playing their phones. Because even if your brightness is down, it's tricking your brain into thinking, like, oh, hey, sunlight's here. You need to be awake.
I don't know if you've seen the brightness on my phone, but it's always full blast.
Yeah.
It is never low.
no,
No.
That's when
Oh,
I look
I
at your.
never
That's
do
when I
that.
look at your two.
Adjust
phones.
into the
yours is,
room.
Yeah.
mine adjusts to my room, yeah.
That's when I look at yours too. I'm like, fucking turn the brightness up, man. Like Miney's phone is low, and I'm like,
Oh,
what
no,
are you
I
trying to
can't do
show me
it.
here? I
I
can't.
realised
see it.
yesterday just how bad my eyesight was when I played a game of FIFA for like the first time in like a month or something, and concentrating on a screen like that because I haven't done that in ages. My eyes were absolutely killing me.
Squinting.
Man. Yeah.
Or is
like-
it just having to concentrate? Or is it the colours as well?
I have
'Cause
I
FIFA's-
have glasses for I think it's long-sightedness.
When I drive, I have to. I have
So when I
sunglasses.
watch TV and stuff, I have to.
I'm just commenting
It's-
old man glasses for
Take,
Stephen.
you're taking the piss.
Yeah, about his age.
True,
He's
true,
an old
he's
boy.
briefing
He needs
me.
his,
An old boy.
I age like
surely you'll be able to get your free eye test soon, though, won't you? If you like reach 30.
You know, I got a free eye
think
test
it's-
through the door today. Actually, I need to go redeem that. I haven't been for an eye test in years.
Can I have it? Can I redeem it?
Come
I've
on,
got it
man.
in my bag, so
Every
I'll
man
give
for
you a
himself out
voucher.
here
Yeah,
with
there
the
we go,
with the
yeah.
eye
I've got a
test.
voucher, so I'll
You
give you a voucher
Yeah,
as well.
I'm gonna have to
All
start
booked
doing that.
together, so we go in and see. Go
Triangle
in.
of
Yeah.
vouchers.
Also doing our like step count. Let's go into Specsavers
Jogging.
and see who's the most blind as well. That'd be
We'll do
great.
an that's something we can do this month. Is we'll all do get a hearing test. I mean, I'll be fucked for the hearing test because I know that I'm fucked anyway. So I know I'm going to lose that. I know the eye test. I need glasses when I drive, and you need glasses for some things.
The other day at work when Blake said something to you and you were like, what did you say? And Blake was like, are you fucking deaf or what? And he was like, you were like, yes, I
I'm
am.
fucking deaf.
It's when, it's when I was cleaning the canopy and
Oh,
I
yeah.
repeat,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, pulled down. I was like, it's telling you. And he was like, I didn't hear a word.
what?
I was like, Stephen, can you
you
hear me?
Half deafness is the least of all your worries, I think.
do you remember? Have you seen See No Evil, Hear No Evil?
Yeah.
When he's
That's
in his
with Willy
ear,
Wonka, isn't
and he goes, oh, yeah, and he goes, oh, I hear you, and he goes, really, and he goes, no, I'm deaf, you schmuck. That's what it feels like.
That's what I'm more worried about though. If I go to an optician's and they say, yes, you need glasses.
You gotta
Imagine
pay-
working in the shack,
gotta pay for
in
glasses.
the kitchen. Imagine working
No,
in
you
the
should,
shack in the
They'll
kitchen
fog up,
with burger
grease flying around everywhere.
You'll have to clean them every like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so scared
Have
of
you
get
ever
like they
seen,
say.
you must have seen him. Edgar Davids, the football player.
I need glasses.
Oh yeah,
The
he's
goggles.
yeah, his
Get some of
goggles.
them.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, the yellow
I would
ones,
wear
yeah.
them, but
I like the yellow ones that he has on the
he's got-
Pez
he's
it
got
cover.
a few pairs, yeah.
it would still be the same situation unless you can get one with window fucking
There you
wipers
go.
on like
there's
that.
there's your yellow.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
kitchen.
they would get them ones.
Tinted.
You look like a
They're cool,
pimp.
man.
It's
That must be really fuckery though, because if someone knocks them off his head and
Yeah,
you
but
can't see it, it's like fucking running around the pitch like, I've lost my glasses.
flat on the floor. Like,
Slide tackling everyone.
but the problem is with going to a test that you've never gone to before is if you have something that you don't know you've got.
Well, I went to an eye test when I was young, and I'd say about year 9, year 10, and I got glasses prescribed to me because I had astigmatism in my eye, so my eye was like the shape of a rugby ball.
Yeah.
I think they were short-sighted, where you can't see far. Is that
Yeah.
short? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like
So I,
opposites,
like,
isn't it?
I was such a bad kid in school,
Perception
so I'd
was-
sit at the back of the class like a douche. And
Doomsday.
yeah, I still have them to this day.
It's the same
I
glasses. Do they
still
fit?
Yeah, I wear them, but I don't think they're any good like that. I'm looking at the thing on the TV. If I can squint, I can read it.
The folder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I don't actually think I can. I think it says high something.
No,
Oh,
HGFD,
Oh, there we go, there.
HGFC.
a full body checkup yet.
Yeah.
Like, because ever since the age of 25, I've got one every year, which is like you do your blood work, your urine.
No, I've
get the
always,
finger off the
I've
bum,
always
check
just
the
gone.
Oh, no, I ain't had that yet.
Different
You haven't had,
times
it's
for
just
different
it's literally a
problems.
full MOT just to check everything's still working.
I've had heart, lungs, breathing, blood pressure, and all that shit, but not a finger up the old.
No, you see, I feel like first off, it is incredibly invasive. And you don't always get to choose your doctor, and sometimes their hands are bigger than others. And you, but
No. Come on, my finger's only small, man. Let me do it. Just tell me what I'm looking for,
And
I'll do it.
sometimes, and this is like apparently I didn't know after getting this done a second year that you don't get a choice. So one doctor used one finger, another one used two, another one used two when checking the prostate when you go. But you know what? I recommend the full body checkup because it is important. You never know.
I'd rather
God
fucking
damn.
die than have a man's finger up
Wouldn't
my
you rather?
arsehole.
Wouldn't you rather know than not know?
No.
That in my head, that's how
Yeah.
I'm thinking of it.
Definitely.
The
like,
only reason I'd want to know if it is because if I had cancer or a tumor or anything like
But
that.
you need
this-
to,
yeah,
you
this-
need to
anything
go
else,
through that
yeah,
to
you-
find it
anything
out.
else. I don't care.
You get
No, you
screened.
don't.
To find out if you've got
For
prostate
cancer,
cancer.
no man's finger needs to go up your arse if you've got cancer.
What I know, but prostate cancer. One
Well,
in
yeah.
3 men. That's one. There's 3 men right
Yeah.
here.
Well, to be fair, actually, if women have to go through the smear test, and that's not pleasant, or
That's-
the breast exam,
That's incredible.
that's
Also
not pleasant.
incredibly
so, yeah,
invasive.
fair enough, I
yeah.
would. But
It's once a year. It's just to make sure everything's copacetic.
once a year, I'd rather just once a lifetime. To be fair,
Just maybe now and
If
then I'm
only
alright.
it
I'll
was
stop worrying
once a
about it.
lifetime. Since watching
Out
that
of my
pandemic
mind.
documentary, they talk about the flu shots that they're doing right now to try and combat this coronavirus. You have to get 7 shots every time you go in. Every time you go in for like a booster jab, 7 shots. But then you're sorted for like 30 years because they're doing like a universal jab.
yeah, it's like what we were talking about before, the flu jab. That you definitely should get because you're
Yeah.
fucking
For
ill.
reals, yeah.
No,
My
you're
immune
nasty.
Your
system
immune
is, like,
system, yeah.
non-existent.
But like, I think it's unfair that young people can't. I know young people they like get over them like colds faster. But if you keep getting them like you do, keep getting them every fucking like 4 weeks, 6 weeks.
I get
You
more
surely,
frequently than
like-
that, really.
I barely get a cold. Watch now, I say this, but I barely get a cold like maybe 2 times a year, and in them like that space of a year,
Is it
it's bad.
Yeah, that's how I get maybe 3 or 4 times a year. But when I was a kid and a teenager, never without a snotty nose. I was ill all the time. And then as soon as like late 20s, sort of, but I still to this day get tonsillitis every couple of years.
Yeah, it's horrible.
That just
I've
keeps
never had
keeps
tonsillitis.
cropping back up.
Never had tonsillitis.
Oh,
I'm scared for like the
nasty.
chicken pox and stuff
I've
like
had
that.
chicken. Have you not had chicken pox? Have you had chicken pox?
No,
I have.
my parents took my sister and my brother
What's
into
not
school.
nice, man. It's really not. I can remember it.
But it's deadly
not
when,
nice.
when you get older. It leads to shingles and shit.
Well,
so the longer we leave it
that's
without having
why-
it.
Well, I don't think I've had chicken pox.
That's why you need to vaccinate your children.
Yeah,
so they don't get measles,
Yeah.
mumps, and rubella.
yeah. Watching this.
Do they
fucking-
even still do that in schools now?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
like
You're
they're
supposed
on
to,
about
yeah.
making it law that you have to
In America,
vaccinate your
yeah,
children.
watching this documentary, like I do recommend it because it is eye-opening. It's called Pandemic and it's on Netflix. It's wonderful. They talk to a bunch of anti-vax parents. Yeah, you got to plug. They talk to a bunch of anti-vax parents and like they are exactly the kind of people you imagine where like they're like, no, like our kids pray to the sun and we hug trees and we live on apple cider vinegar and we're not going to vaccinate our kids.
That's
And,
what I'm
It's
gonna
like
start doing.
white people with dreadlocks. That's what I picture when you say that.
yeah, the woman, she had dreadlocks. And
That's
she's got like a rope swing in her
Yeah,
house, and her kids are all have like long bushy hair. It's like you're
Oh.
tree people, man.
that's what I think we
Just-
should do.
just out riding waves all day,
Yeah, but
just
they're
catching the good
but they're
surf.
raging against the society because they're going like the schools won't let their kids come to school if they're not vaccinated, which I think is fair, considering the World Health Organization has put measles back on a crisis for Britain because so many people don't vaccinate. I have considered doing a rant about this as well because it is. I can't believe that measles is back in Britain that crazy because people aren't fucking vaccinating their kids. But you should like if
I
you
don't
don't
think
vaccinate.
I've had measles either. To be fair.
I think you would have got it when you were younger. You probably need a booster shot when you're older though.
No,
Any of you had the TB jab?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
to
School? I've never had the TB jab.
no. Do you know? I think I missed mine, but I think I had to go back after.
Because you
After school.
feel your scar in your arm,
Yeah.
can't you?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I don't have the TB because when they took my temperature before and they put that strip on my head when I was a kid, I sat there and I forced all the blood to my head, so that it came across hot, and then they sat me on the side and gave me a can of Coke and a packet of crisps. Didn't give me the shot, so I could still get TB. Like ultimately, tetanus I had that when I was
You
younger.
had tetanus.
No, the jab.
Oh, okay.
I had tetanus when I was 7. Yeah.
AIDS as well. We're going down this line as well, Stephen.
Cool story, bro.
Had measles, mumps, and rubella.
All at the same.
All
Three for one.
Fuck man, it was unbelievable. The melatonin.
Fuck me, that's nice.
5 HTP tablets.
Yes.
No, not tablets. They're gummies, and they actually taste pretty good as well. But they help you sleep, and it's a mood stabilizer. That's good. Also good. Pro tip for crackheads out there: the day after a trip, like ecstasy, MDMA, acid.
Bath salts.
You want to take bath salts if you're into that.
I was
Take
going
you
to
want.
say no crackhead will be watching this on YouTube.
You would be surprised.
They were
They
gathering
have
on
their
the
way.
streets like, ooh, look at this.
I know for a fact that there is. I don't know if they do crack, but hi, by the way, I'm not going to say the name. But I know for a fact that they do heroin, and they watch my rants, so they're probably going to watch this as well. So I'm looking at you right now. But that's good. That 5-HTP is what it is, and you can get them gummies on Amazon. You combine that with these. Which I
So
probably shouldn't have
you're
given you one.
pretty much
Advertise them,
endorsing
they
it
might
right
be
now.
free
Are
ones,
you
man.
gonna give up the old?
Yeah, do
Okay,
it.
so-
You've
You're
just-
starting to
so
sound
you-
like you are.
So you've just said to me that them and them tablets you've just showed me on your phone put you to sleep, and you said you can't go to sleep without smoking weed. So
Yeah, which is why
there you
I.
go. For Jog On February, I'll do my sugar again. You give up weed, and you go on these gummies. If they knock you out that much,
I'm not drinking anymore.
and
So
he's
that
not
can be-
smoking weed as well.
So giving up weed and alcohol for you.
I ain't giving up alcohol again. No, I did that
If we
before,
do-
and you
if
all
I have
took
to
the
give
piss
up
out of
weed-
me. No, I'm not giving up
I don't.
alcohol again.
Because
don't
I
give a
feel
shit.
like
No,
I feel like weed is going to be. That's going to be because I'm still going to smoke cigarettes.
I'll give up squash, and that's hard for me.
Squash.
That's like my weed.
You'd be surprised after a few days though how little you actually need it.
I did dry October, and you all ripped the shit out of me.
I don't think I did.
Yeah,
think-
you did. When we went to Riley's, and I was drinking my 0 beers. Oh
Yeah, but
fucking fanny.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't understand.
Does it come
that.
with a free tampon?
Yeah,
Yeah. My apologies.
I just don't understand it. It's like beer tastes good to me, but if I'm not getting anything out of it, then why drink it? Like, you can just have
Oh,
a Coke or.
See, in my head, it's beer. Like the taste of beer isn't. I don't think
I'll-
it tastes.
I probably would have alcohol-free cider, just because I like the taste of cider.
So see, cider at least it's
It's fermented
appley.
fruit.
Yeah, fermented fruit. Well, you know what's fucked up is that like a fucked up thing type like alcohol must have come from somebody who like fucked up and left
Shit.
left a bunch
but
of
why-
stuff in
why
a
drink that
barrel,
shit?
and then like it's fermented, and it's like, oh, it's fizzing. Like,
It's like fucking moonshine, isn't it? They'll cook it and you leave it, and then it fucks you. If you brew a
Yeah.
good batch and you leave it for, like, let's say, a
it's
good
like
couple months or a
90 proof
year,
or something.
it's worse than fucking absinthe, man.
Yeah.
And absinthe is 70% upwards.
Absinthe like that legit fucked me up. Actually, you know what? Ray Nephews, that rum that's like
not
60 proof or something. Fuck that.
That basically is a good time in Jamaica. That's what I was on every day when I was
everyone has a
there.
Ray Nephew,
Ray
yeah,
Nephews
over
and
in
Appleton
Jamaica,
rum, yeah.
Mhm.
All
Oh,
the
yeah.
cocktails are just filled with them.
And Ting. Oh, I love Ting. Ting.
They, you know,
ting and
you know,
ting.
for like a can of this in Tesco would be like what £1.20 or something like that. Ting in Tesco,
It's
they're
like
right
40p,
by,
isn't it?
yeah, they're right
Yeah.
by the
They're right by the
The
Jamaican
Yeah, there's like a
spices and
tiny,
stuff.
tiny
Yeah.
Caribbean stand.
Right
Like,
by the
Where they've
checkout
got like old
tills, yeah.
spice drinks and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's like, well, of course. And then it's next to the KA and the black
Yeah.
grape. And it's like, this is where.
But the
they're
things are
fucking
like 30p each,
free
or
for a
free
pound.
for a pound, yeah.
free for a pound. I can dig that.
good deal.
Don't understand that. If they're 30p each and it's free for a pound, you're paying 10p more.
Maybe it's 40p each.
Yeah, it's got.
Maybe.
That would make more sense. Okay, so first off, I'm not psyched about giving up weed
Are you actually going to do
you
it?
confirm-
Shake my friggin' hand now.
because
Shake
like,
my hand now, boyo.
for the past, I'm gonna have to really think about this. But for the past
30 years.
30 years.
I want to say eight or 9 years, I legitimately have smoked weed
Oh,
every
fuck.
day. There has been maybe 1 or 2 days, I'd say tops 10 days in the last 8 years where I haven't smoked weed. And so I don't feel like, first off, I don't feel like I have a problem with weed.
Did you smoke
I
weed
can-
when you had your liver?
I can be fine.
Did you smoke weed when you had your liver dysfunction?
No, I couldn't because I had an infection. I had it tooth, like I still had the pain and the gap.
had tooth.
I got teeth.
That was fucking. That's a hard, dark point in my life.
Playing footsie with me underneath the
Yeah, a
table.
little bit. Fidgety
Mo-
today.
moving in together,
coffee.
Oh,
taking
yeah,
the next
man.
step. It's nice. Can wedding bells be on the horizon? Okay, so
Just jealous.
giving up weed. I don't know if I want. See, because that's going to be fucking difficult.
Well,
Well,
you said it now,
when's the
like-
last time you like had a break from it?
It would have been before I started smoking it properly.
Really?
So,
How much money did you
20.
spend on it? So if you calculate that, that would probably give you a more of a
Yeah.
motivation to
I would
give
say
it up.
We could start an empire.
80 a week, £80 a week
Whoa.
is
Yeah.
is what I used to be on, but recently probably about it's probably about 70 to 50 a week, £70 to £50 a week I spend on it, which admittedly
Plus ballers.
no, that's that would be
How's
like
that
two
everything?
2.5 ballers or 3.5 ballers, so that's that's a
Can't-
week, which
Can't you just pick up like half an ounce or something for
um,
90 quid?
the problem is that I feel like I can't get to the point. I am spending. I know even I know I'm spending too. See, this is where I didn't want to go with this podcast. I knew it was going to go down this way. Where, like it feels like an intervention.
You said
Like,
if
'cause
you- if you
I
wanna
don't have
go-
a problem.
if you wanna go off on a
smoking weed,
tangent.
and because I feel like for what I use weed for, it's not. I'm not abusing it, or
Well, you kind of are abusing
Yeah,
it if you have
but-
to smoke it to go to sleep.
See,
In my
because
head,
I've
that's
been like
abusing
that.
it.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. It starts off as not that kind of thing, and then
Go
you're like,
to so the
just
shop we
becomes
went
that,
to pick
like
up
that.
your jack
That thing you need.
extension.
Mhm.
They do legal highs.
fuck that.
no. See, when I was 20, we did legal highs, and we did
A little bag of like
like
purple
Benzo
skunk or
Fury,
something like that.
It was one called AMT, which was the legal equivalent of acid,
Fuck that.
and it did not do what acid did. I mean,
Horrible.
it felt, we were literally all on the floor, thinking that the floor was going like that, like an ocean, and we could barely talk. We'd start a sentence, and in the middle of the sentence, we'd have no idea where it was going, and just atrophy off into nothing, and we thought we were going mad. Legal highs, no thank
That's
you.
how I felt.
Plus, like-
acid.
Yeah, is that as you felt on legit acid?
Yeah.
I have never done acid.
Oh, I have some acid.
I'm alright, thank you. To be fair, mate. What have you got that for?
Huh?
Why you got acid?
For a rainy day.
Yeah, literally, you can just keep it in an airlock bag.
For Alton Towers.
Keep it out of a...
Fuck that, man. Can't be tripping around there, man.
I don't know about Autumn Towers. I'd
You
take...
said if we
I'd
go
take,
Alton Towers
like-
for our birthdays.
I said we take...
In the queues.
I said we take Molly or Ecstasy.
Man, I've never done any of them, so I'm gonna.
Because
this
I
is gonna be
feel
first
like
experience for me.
they're
Molly's
more suited for...
Fucking
You know, like
and
Molly
the Virgin
and
in the
Ecstasy,
rear.
don't you? You know Molly and Ecstasy, don't you?
Yeah,
Like
I've
the
met them.
feelings.
I've met them before.
Yeah,
They're
you-
nice girls.
They're nice. Molly and Mandy. It's a good time.
Indeed.
But I think they're more suited to like Drayton Manor or Autumn Towers than Acid would be. Acid would be good at
I've
like...
never. I don't know what it does.
I just
Acid
thought-
or
I don't
mushrooms
have
would
a
be good
Just
at
kinda feel like
Disneyland.
MDMA is like a night.
No, if I'm going Disneyland, I want fucking all of Disneyland raping me up the bum, mate. I don't want no drugs involved. I want
Have you been to Disneyland?
no, but I really
In Paris.
Disney World.
Oh no, Paris.
Oh,
forget that.
what-
Is it Disney World or Disneyland?
Disney World is in Florida.
Florida.
Disneyland
Florida.
is in
Paris.
Paris.
Yeah,
I've been to
that one.
Disneyland 5 times.
I've been
Fucking
twice.
hell.
Yeah.
Why so many times? When you were
'Cause-
younger?
Yeah, my
Oh,
parents
okay.
took us because it was...
not like the other week.
Oh, you never know, Stephen. Like
the sun-
getting to that age where he likes little kids, isn't it? You know,
Fuck. What the fuck?
30 odd.
But you know when the Sun had those £10 holidays?
Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
save vouchers. They did a similar thing where you could take your kids to Disneyland for like dirt cheap. So my parents got to take us 5 times when we were kids. It did mean sitting on a coach for 11 hours there
Load of French
Nah.
people.
and then 11
See,
hours back.
When
5 times. That's 110 hours.
So when I was young, my mum, well, my brother and sister, me, always wanted to go on like a fucking Florida, like the roller coaster holiday. So
Yeah.
like have
I wanna go
a villa,
studios.
have a pool in a conservatory. What
yeah.
they all do. No, we always used to. I'm not complaining. I fucking loved it. Just go somewhere sunny, the beach,
Yeah.
swimming pool.
When-
But like if
when I
we
went away with
could
my mum,
Yeah.
go to a theme park
would
like
be
abroad,
Disneyland.
like
Oh,
anywhere,
Disney World.
anywhere.
It would be the studios I'd want to go to as
Yeah,
well.
especially now with Star Wars Land.
Yes,
boy.
Yes. Have you seen what you can do there? Where it looks like was it? Oh,
I showed you the video where
Yeah.
you go around, and the thing is, in them cars, they're not on a track, they're not on anything. They're
Yeah,
on
no, yeah.
the Wi-Fi kind of, not Wi-Fi, but like, you know what Teslas are on now, where they drive by themselves.
Yeah.
Oh,
They go
yeah.
through the thing, so there's no knocking, or if you're on a track or whatever.
GPS
so-
thing.
yeah.
That's crazy. See, but Disney World. Ideally, if you could, if money was no issue, Disney World, yeah, for sure. And I think is it Mall of America that has a roller coaster?
Yeah.
That's like if the Bullring just had a roller coaster going through the centre. It's like only in America.
Do you know what? I quite enjoyed when we were young going to Western Supermare. Get on
Yeah.
the piers with the roller coasters on top of the piers.
Every
They
time,
were
every
quite
time I
good.
went, it absolutely pissed it down.
Well, yeah, but it's
Every single time.
British
and
weather-
the
British
water's
weather.
fucking freezing.
the
It was-
water wouldn't even beat up
It's
because
a
the
good
shore,
time though,
like,
on the pier.
beach would be there and it'd be just mud for like half a mile.
Yeah.
Try
If you go out
getting
far,
to
far
sea,
enough,
yeah.
you'll just sink.
Up north, we used to go Blackpool because that was our closest. But I don't know if you've been to Blackpool
Yeah.
Beach. It stinks.
Yeah, it's horrible.
No, it's
It's-
not bad now.
No, it's like a sewage plant back then in the
Oh
90s.
yeah.
Oh, back in day in 90s. The beaches, they fucking stunk.
Forget how old you
Mate, it's a fucking carsy, right?
We went there when we were young. I was in a pram at this age,
Yeah.
and like my sister and my mum went on Pepsi Max. It was called. Now
That
it's called
tallest,
the big one.
It used to be the
Yeah.
tallest roller
And,
coaster.
Last time I went there, it got stuck at the top before I was trying to go on
fuck
it.
So jealous, and I like me and Miney went a couple of years ago for her birthday. I took her down to Blackpool, and I went to the Pleasure Beach and went,
Yeah.
and it was so
Pleasure
fucking
Beach.
good.
Pleasure at your leisure.
Good. It's called the big one now, and you're up like fucking 200 foot in the air. Brilliant.
I got stuck on the big one. I took a ride on the big one.
It backfired.
The Big Dipper.
Pepsi Max, Big Dipper, yeah. Pepsi Max, it used to be the biggest in the world, but now I'm pretty sure like probably Dubai or something has the biggest.
I think not in the world, but
It's
it's
like-
still the
isn't
biggest
it
in
like-
the UK. I think.
Really?
Or
Yeah.
wasn't Dragon Khan or something? There was one that was called something like that.
What,
It was also like
Blackpool?
I don't think it was at Blackpool, but somewhere else.
Thought Park, maybe.
It was
or-
called like Dragon Khan or something like that. But then that was the tallest.
We have Google.
Yes, we do. So giving up weed, I feel like me giving up weed is a bigger. I'm giving up something bigger than you giving up sugar.
Mate, you
I
fucking
feel
mad.
like
Have you seen the size of me?
I know how much you love sugar. That sounded. I do apologise. That sounded
That's
much
right.
worse than it was
I'm
meant
sure
to.
the viewers be able to see the size of me. So
Everyone loves sugar.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody loves sugar. This is my second can of fucking.
Yeah, but I did really well, to be fair. Oh, well, I tried to do really well. And I lost a considerable amount of weight in a short period of time for giving half the month of sugar.
Yeah, half the month. So if we do all of February, which I think is 29 days this year.
So basically, it's going to work in your interest if you give up something big, I give up something big, and you give up something big. But what? Big? You've given up alcohol and you've given up weed anyway, so what else is big in your life?
Cigarettes, I feel like.
He's not going to be doing it.
Yeah, you've got your
So
vape,
I'm doing 3 things anyway.
Yeah. But it's all as...
Well, I've done biting my nails as well.
I'll give up
so-
eating.
Nails,
I'll
I feel like.
just Jesus it.
You're just going on a hunger strike for
Yeah.
all of February. Just survive on coffee and
Just
sugar.
water.
Don't do
water.
that. I've done that before. And
And
it's fucking makes
Insects
you
and
ill.
such.
But that's what I did in No Sugar November. Is I only drunk coffee and sugar, coffee and water,
But
and I gave up all sugar.
was that around the time that your liver failed?
Yes, but
The
that
month, the
failed.
month before.
That failed. Yeah, it was a month before, and it failed because of too many tablets. Don't take too many tablets, kids, because of that, which is a lesson learned. Never do that
They're all
again.
in our first aid box, as I found out the other day. Sulfadine Max.
Sulfadine Max, yeah, just careful.
Yeah.
Shot it.
But what are the stakes? This needs to have some.
Yeah,
stakes.
so
Yeah, we need to agree
so
on this.
before you were a cocky little shit
Yeah,
with the
in my
steaks
video,
because you was
the
like 50
steaks, I
quid
jumped the
and then a
gun.
fucking meal. I
We
was
buy
like, no,
dinner or
no, it's
something.
one of the two.
One of the two,
I ain't giving 50 quid
Okay.
and then paying for your meal.
and paying for a meal. All right.
I'm just thinking a nice round.
I ain't shaving off my hair.
Amount.
I ain't doing nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
See, that was my
So,
suggestion.
what-
I'll wax.
If we're doing the meal thing,
Yeah.
oops, sorry. What's the deal? Does the loser have to pay, or does the winner get treated by both of the other two?
Yeah,
Well-
because there's 3 of us, so it's got to be like first, second, third, like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you get second place, that's kind of the spot you want to be because you
Yeah.
don't lose, but you still get to gain from having a meal bought for you.
I'm scared now. Now we're talking
So,
about
so,
it.
but here's the thing: is this competition about having a winner, or is this competition about having a loser? I feel like it's about having who can because the competition. The competition is who can walk the most steps. So only one person can do that. So I feel like it
Yeah.
should be about the winner. So there should be 2 losers,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's a
I
lot
guess so.
easier
Fair
to
enough.
Question.
buy a meal if 2 people are paying for it.
Yeah, but it can't be no like fucking
We're not going to go out
Heston
and have like
Blumenthal's fucking
Yeah.
Don Perignon.
I
I'd
feel
say-
Well, should we agree on a restaurant?
Pepper Chef. I think is a nice, happy.
Yeah.
Or we'll
Well,
try.
anywhere down.
We'll try one of the ones around there,
chili,
Chinatown.
chili,
Yeah.
chili.
We won't buy
kitchen.
any chicken, but we'll see what's around there in Chinatown,
The meat shack.
the meat shack.
A nice meal out at the meat shack.
No,
We're all
I'm
three
not.
of us.
Wait,
I'm
who'll
not-
be,
I'm not-
who'll be
not-
upstairs?
Not bullshitting you right here, but we'll have to
Jesus,
fucking
take
cook
it.
it.
Yeah, I was
like,
about to say,
we'll
we'd
have to
be
cook
like-
it, go downstairs, and then eat it
Sit-
ourselves.
and then sit down.
What, around all the
And then
customers?
when we get a check on, we're gonna have to run upstairs and fucking cook it ourselves.
No, thank you.
No, I've done a service like that before. Well, not when I was eating, but I remember I took someone's order and then I went upstairs to cook it.
oh, I think
that was a while
I've
ago.
worked somewhere where you had to serve, and so like I've had to bring food out to somebody,
That was just
put it
'cause
down,
someone rang in sick
run
on
back
that day.
inside, and continue cooking food.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
And
before.
then when you put the food down, the customers go like, "Can I have some ketchup?" And it's like, "Yeah, sure."
No problem.
I'm getting
Over
back
there
in
in
the
the,
kitchen now.
the sauce station, the saucier.
The
and-
saucier.
Saucier, that's what it's called. Okay, so steaks. My suggestion was, but then if we have a winner, we can't do the shaved head thing. But that was my
I'm
suggestion.
not shaving my
proper,
head.
because that's proper steaks. I think if we'd had that, we all go really hard. We walk a lot of steps.
The thing is,
Mate,
Because
put
we
a
all
lot
love
of
our
effort
hair.
into
We all,
growing this
I know,
now.
we all love
Mate,
our
I'm not
hair. That's
shaving
the
my
thing.
hair.
I love my hair.
You,
and
you
so-
said this about me and Reese before, like you put your stakes in. Whoever loses the fight or what, like the sparring match,
Yeah.
shave your head. No,
That's,
no.
But wouldn't
no,
that make you
no,
never
no.
give up? You want to win.
I wouldn't fucking lose anyway, to be honest with you, mate. But yeah.
Well, don't you want a shaved head while boxing anyway?
Yeah, that's
Bit
true.
aerodynamic.
Well, he wouldn't.
Slip off it. You punch it.
Like a balloon.
Grease him up.
Yeah.
That's a tip there for you.
All right, so hold on, wait. This is the winner gets a meal.
Yeah. The winner gets a
two
meal.
losers.
The two
Split
losers.
the bill.
Two losers split the bill, and then we'll make it a competition between the two losers. So whoever is the loser out of the two losers
Whoever
gets
third
their legs
place,
waxed.
Whoever gets third place, their legs. What, completely? All of it? Not just like one
Well, I
strip.
can't say belly or chest because I'm guessing you ain't got fucking hair,
got,
but
like,
I
three
have got
chest
hair. My
Fucking
chest and my back is fucking.
Your back, yeah. Sorry,
the
we
black
get
in
changed.
He's blacking me. But, yeah. But that's what I said. If we did do the shaved head thing, it would have to be. It would be a competition then.
Yeah,
But the only payout, like the only if you said no, if you lost and you had to shave your head, the only way is you pay both of us 50 quid or something like
Or
that.
you pay the winner £100 or
Yeah.
something. You get a buyout, a forfeit. Because I feel like if these are the stakes,
But like I said,
It's
if
incentive.
that is the stakes, I will not lose.
yeah, if these are the stakes, I'm not shaving my head. I love my hair.
That's why I told. That's
I
why I
will-
told
You
I
you
guys
will
know
win
that
I'm
I'm,
this.
shaving my
I'm the
fucking head.
laziest as well.
But then I also have to give up weed, and that's going to be
Yeah, but
difficult.
we're all making sacrifices. But like you say, yours is.
Mate,
Would
he's
you-
getting fucking
would you
anxious
say-
now.
yeah,
like-
but
it's
you're
literally in my
you're
head. I'm
saying
like,
this.
I know what
He's
this is going
saying
to be
this,
like.
and he's saying that he doesn't have a problem with weed.
It's
But
not.
the
Yeah,
thought,
exactly,
the
it's
thought
making you
of giving
sweating.
it up
I enjoy weed.
petrifies him.
I enjoy
You're blushing.
weed.
You're blushing.
I enjoy weed, and I feel like that I don't feel like it needs to be a part. I don't see why it has to be a part of this challenge. I'll
you
try to
just-
give up cigarettes for
It's
a
no,
month.
it's not a part of the
defending
challenge.
Backed into
The challenge is Jog On February, but you're going to do this for yourself to give up
I
weed
don't
for the
know.
month.
I just feel like if you haven't,
At least give
if you
up.
haven't
At least give
had
up
a break
half the
in a
month.
while,
Try.
why
it.
not just try it for a month? See if you can last a month.
Yeah, well,
Just
that's
for
why I
yourself.
did.
Just
Yeah,
to see what you like without it.
but that's what I did with sugar. It's because I was questioning my willingness. I was questioning my willpower. Sorry.
Yeah, but
So, and that was difficult. But
Sugar's easy, like you just said. Sugar's
unless
easy.
we're gonna just do a different
Give it
challenge
weed.
every month of the year.
no, I feel like we should. This could be something that we do every year, though. Like we'll do another jog on February. Sorry. And
Well, we could do it in January.
yeah, actually
Yeah.
get it right the first time.
Yeah.
We could. All right. So stakes, right? So the winner, first place, gets a meal bought for them by the other two. Second place.
A meal. And
So that's still second
a
place.
couple
You're still
hours
if
in
you're
Riley's.
second place, you're still a loser then.
But you're paying
yeah.
20
Okay.
quid towards a meal.
And then third place, last place, I should say,
Gets the shit kicked out of
gets.
them.
I feel like the last place should make a video as well, showering the winner in good
Well,
praise.
you've got all the equipment.
Well,
so
like-
it might as well be, yeah.
We could.
What
yeah, we
like
can do it
99
here.
do? Like Jake Perosi is the best detective
Amazing-
slash
amazing
genius.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we can do something like that. Just because I feel like we'll be working fucking hard, and a little bit of. Plus,
Thing is-
we're gonna be shit
Okay,
talking each
so
other.
On the days that we're at work, we're all going to be like...
jogging around the fucking
Jogging
kitchen.
round the
with
kitchen,
more,
yeah.
man.
We'll have loads of energy.
So
Yeah,
hold on there. So
yeah, that's true.
Hopefully.
first place gets a meal bought for them
Mm-hmm.
by the two losers. Then the two losers. What are the stakes between the two losers? Leg wax. What's your legs look like, boy?
I'm not that bad. I've got a few hairs, but...
Oh yeah. That's all right then.
Yeah, let's see.
I don't think
I'm not like bold. I just got blonde leg hair.
Oh, I can't carry them.
You haven't got much leg hair.
I have up here.
Yeah. What a fool. David Beckham. Shit, dude.
compared to that.
Yeah, but you're like 34 years old. Like,
You're
I'm-
tensing your
it's-
calves.
No, that's that's Tennyson right there. Yeah, definition.
Can't see any definition there,
Muscle
mate.
definition
You like
down those
Bruce
sides.
Jenner?
See that?
Nope. Can't see any.
Jenner.
That's your bone, mate.
Fucking beautiful. No, around here's the bone.
Try and get the
I used
trousers
to have a
down.
birdcage rib. You can play it on a xylophone. Okay, because we were talking about a possible weight challenge as well, but that would have been, I would have like 10 days to gain weight before February, so that wouldn't have worked.
But we're
No,
all,
so if we do the weight thing, we'd have to lose weight and you'd have to
we're
put it on.
We're all different body types as well.
Wait, so that would be the challenge that.
If we were all the same body type, it might be quite fair.
Yeah.
But we're all different body types.
Oh, but second
Me
and
and
third.
Blake are more similar than you are.
You're the skinny, lanky,
Yeah.
longer
Yeah.
piss thing.
But
person.
Blake's like more built than
Stocky.
me. I'm more like scrawny.
Scrawny. Oh.
It's now to him, blow over and freeze. Okay, so
Like stocky. I'm scrawny.
stocky,
You're
stocky,
built like a
but
British shithouse.
but then yeah, same. My dad's stocky. Like I wouldn't say that my dad's fat. He's stocky.
What happened to you?
Big bone did.
You know, I have no fucking clue. Like my mum's 5 foot something. My dad's 5 foot something.
You know, my mum's taller than my dad.
So you were the one that was found in the bush, haven't you?
I was
I'm the
just
tallest.
a postman.
I'm the tallest member of my family.
I
I'm
am not.
5'11"
Everybody's. Oh my god.
and a bit.
I'm-
Nearly 6 foot. Very nearly 6 foot.
Your uncle's smaller than you?
5'11" and a cunt hair.
My
That's me.
toenails. Standing up.
Okay, so the stakes between second and third, what are they?
Well, I don't like the idea of a fucking full leg wax, but
A
again,
full-
it's the incentive, isn't it?
A full leg wax, yeah.
Full leg wax or back sack and crack?
Oh, backsack Jack. No way. Blake Stephen Jack.
I ain't doing a back sack and crack.
No, we don't need to get the back
Oh.
sack and crack involved. Oh no, he's got an idea. The look at his
pure
You
eyes.
get your eyebrows threaded
What is that?
Or
What's
wax.
that mean?
when they go over it with like
when you shape them. And now
Like
I
a-
would
like a
never
girl do.
ever get my eyebrows shaped. But that is something that is like
It's
a
painful,
like
man.
shaving your head basically. That's like a steak. That is like a steak and a half.
You never had your eyebrows
I've
like
had my
plucked?
eyebrows plucked.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
nice. It
and
makes
I
your eyes
and I
water.
cry.
What,
It's like that.
They get
times
Like a
cotton.
bit.
It's
and
like they're playing your eyebrow like a violin.
get a piece of string and wrap it round, and they pull it, and it rips all your hairs out. But they
And
shape
it's
it.
horrible.
Yeah. It's not
Okay,
nice.
so that would be good stakes for second and third.
And
I mean,
we could go anywhere and do that.
I don't have to worry about that because I'm going to get first.
Or-
but really,
Well,
this is
or-
between you two. You need to decide.
For the February, we all grow our facial hair, and the loser of the two, the loser of the two, the winner and the winner gets
First and second.
first and second picks the haircut what they get around their face.
Oh my god.
So you grow your
I like that
Mem-
idea actually. That's fun. I like that.
because I did that with one of the lads in when I used to work in Arco, Darren he was, and grew his beard, and he lost a bet. I said, if you lose, I choose your facial
Okay.
hair. Then, like,
like that.
mine's not going to be bad. Like I can't barely grow,
Yeah.
but this is it. But you could choose like shave this and just keep that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you've got to keep it for
Don't
a
you do
month.
that anyway?
I think you should just keep the soul patch.
I have a soul patch. There's no soul patch there.
I have literally got 2 hairs there.
I have hairs, but they're
I'm
so
gonna-
blonde. It's like,
Mine's coming through thick and fast though.
or
Every time I
you
shave.
you
Always
you,
does in the
lot
winter months
thicker.
as well.
you
That's-
keep the length, but you have like a chav dash.
Oh, an Adidas.
A chav dash.
Adidas logo.
I think
Or
something
Nike.
like
It's got to be something that we all really don't want, so we've got to push for it.
first and second place get to choose where third place gets a piercing.
Oh no.
Who's paid for the piercing though?
That's too much. Because
The winner can pay for it. I'll happily pay
Come,
for.
come on.
I'll happily
Who's
pay for.
Speaking, look, it's the end of February. Just because you've been
I'm-
out track and fielding every day.
Oh, you know what? I'm
I
I
guessing.
would say yes.
you know what,
In the
like-
I would say
stormy
yes,
Birmingham
but just
You
in
know
case
what?
you
I'm
pick
doing it, and I get back, and the next day I can't fucking move. So for February, we're gonna have to be tracking numbers every day.
Oh man,
I'm gonna be.
We're going to have to keep it going. Just
Sorry.
fucking ride through it, man.
I like the
I
piercing.
would say
idea.
yes, but Just if you won and you went right,
I'm not getting a Prince Albert.
you
nowhere
got,
on the face.
Face piercing.
Nowhere on the face.
Oh.
no, because
So,
then
like,
you could go your Skrillex or your fucking
So
jacket
Prince
no,
tie.
Albert
we
is
don't
you-
choose.
Nah,
no Prince
nah.
Alberts.
Like,
Fuck
yeah,
that.
but then he could go nipple. Like, no. That's
No,
just too much.
it would be something
I'm 26
really gay,
years
like-
old, and the only piercing I've had is my ears.
It would be
So
something
no.
really gay, like a ring around that or something. Okay. So no to the piercing.
Yep.
Okay. Legs waxed is an idea,
I'd say that's the best because no one wants that
I
done.
like the beard idea though.
and you have to. How long do you have to keep it for though?
A month.
We can all not
For
grow
all
a
of
proper
March
beard.
Yeah.
or something.
So we go like now. I wouldn't chop this because this is quite a lot for me.
Hang on. So you don't grow
So-
over all of February.
Yeah.
And then at the end,
At the
when
loser.
the
What
loser,
about
The loser,
Third-
loser.
What
third
about
place.
gets left with just a tash then? Just grow the tash.
and you
Excuse
have
me, Tash.
and you have to
That's
walk
it.
and you have to walk around all of March with a mustache.
But like,
Well, if you
if
you
I
grow out your
lost,
tash
you
for
could
2
say, "Oh,
months,
shave this and I keep these."
like
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like these for me, they're quite bad.
Look alright on sideburns.
So
but
I shaved like yesterday, but
That's a
I've
few
pretty
days
much
ago.
got like a full beard.
But I like that last place. You would have to walk around all of March with a bad facial hair as a punishment.
Depends
or-
how. Doesn't matter, does it? It's stakes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just don't come in third or second. Really, if you come in second, you still lose.
I don't
I'm
mind-
gonna
you know
tie
what?
Your shoelaces
I
together in the morning.
I don't
when we get
mind
up.
fucking.
You have like running shoes with Velcro, like yeah, or Heelys. Like no, that does
I'm
not
just gonna-
count.
I'm just gonna stuff pickles in them like he did to you. Stick his foot in like a.
Find yourself on the street faster than you know it.
Okay, so that's legs waxed or because it has to be one or the other. Legs waxed or the facial hair for third place.
Vote.
Oh yeah. So legs waxed. Oh, it's such a good idea though. But then I like. Have we decided that you have to keep the facial hair for all of March? Because I feel like that's.
Well, it would be the stakes, wouldn't it? You
Well,
grow it for
that's
February,
proper.
and
Well,
you if you lose, that's your forfeit.
Should we
Keeping
agree
it for.
on what it's gonna be then,
What like whether it's but if we
So
do choose
So
the
hold on, wait. So
or whatever we
first
choose
place
on the
is
day?
a meal.
first
Yes,
place is a
yeah.
meal, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
First place is a meal.
bought by second
The
and
two,
third
yeah,
place,
yeah.
the
yes.
two losers.
And a video made
Yeah,
showering
like,
them in good praise.
Like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, yeah,
Yes.
like that. So then, first place out of the second two losers,
has to pay half of what the bill is.
well, it will be anyway.
Second place has to pay half the bill, and third place
half the bill.
half the bill and
Get your legs waxed
get your legs waxed or, the facial hair. Ah, see, I think facial hair.
Or eyebrows.
See, the threading of the eye. Oh, what about all three?
Nah,
No,
because that's too much.
too
money.
much manscaping.
Yeah.
It's not. My mum's a beautician, so
Ooh, right. Well,
she's the perfect person that could wax.
Oh, waxing. Okay.
You know how people do when they go waxing and like they film their friends like,
Yeah. Oh,
Armpits.
armpits. Oh,
I
that's
need those for sweat.
yeah.
armpits.
That's proper. I like my
armpits. That's it. Armpits.
waxing armpits.
That's better
One.
than
One
both
armpit.
legs.
One or both.
Both?
Both.
It would be both legs.
Oh, it would be both legs.
Yeah, no legs.
And it would be
no
both
legs.
eyebrows.
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 So sensitive.
Okay, I like the eyebrows idea, and I like the
Armpits.
idea. So my vote is between those two. I'm happy
Yeah.
with as stakes for the third.
Right, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't cheat. Put your hand up for armpits. Open your eyes.
Ah, we're doing armpits then. Did you learn tapping? Yeah, well, there's a fucking
Yeah, you'll see it. You'll
evidence.
see it.
Okay, so waxing armpits then.
So that's for the loser.
That's for third
bloody hell.
For
place.
third place.
Okay,
So what
so-
does second get?
Just the.
You have to
You-
pay half
half
the
of it,
meal,
alright,
so you
sweet.
still lose,
Sweet.
and you have to pay, but you don't get. Are you doing both armpits then?
Yeah.
Oh, you fuck!
Fucking
Show
hell,
'em.
man. I ain't got that much.
Show them off. Oh yeah, but yours are clumsy. Watch this. See your legs, boy. Let's have a look at your armpits. I'll just go underneath.
Any chance to take your shirt off?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're all gonna be in pain. Let's just say that. I think I might be in the worst pain.
Yeah.
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 But then there's more stakes for you, like don't lose.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good stakes. That's pretty good. The competition's clear. We give up. I give up.
Oh no! Wait.
Yeah.
Notes.
Notes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
we
write
we have
it
to
down.
start taking. Oh,
Right.
do you want me to get a paper?
Yeah, we'll just,
Paper and pen.
I'll just get it on here and I'll send it to everyone.
I didn't bring a notepad.
Go on then.
Okay. So
Jog on February.
I'm giving up weed.
Stephen gives up weed.
I'm not giving up cigarettes though.
Yeah, that's fine. What?
No, not a chance. I can't do both. No. That's.
Okay,
I'm
fair
going to be
enough.
too stressed.
Yeah, but how do we know you're giving up weed when you come home? Because you've got your little secret box of goodies there.
I can give you a box.
Boom. Okay.
I don't have another grinder.
Crack. Just give me some crack.
Okay. Stephen gives up weed.
Yeah, I don't have another grinder. That's literally everything I have is in there. I have papers and a dank plank, but nothing to.
Or you could go old school and pick it.
I'm not going to do that.
Well,
Plus, if I'm giving, if we are doing this and it's a competition, I'm not going to want to because I'm going to want to. It's going to be motivation for me running because there's no little part of me that when I'm running I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to win the competition. I'm doing it as like, I can't believe these fuckers made me give up weed. I'll fucking destroy them. Look at these fucking numbers I'm going to get. Oh, these cunts.
So, Stephen gives up weed. Blake gives up sugar. Jack gives up alcohol and weed. Sound good?
and ciggies as well.
Oh,
You're giving up the ciggies.
Three.
The trifecta.
Well, I don't really smoke that many
Cigarettes.
Fags.
Yeah, I suppose you've got your vape, yeah.
Okay.
And
The
I
vape's better.
definitely don't smoke
Steaks.
weed pretty much anymore, so I've kicked that. But
One sec.
So you're going to get like super healthy this month
I
as
hope
well.
so. I need to get a fucking flu jab, man.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I need to get my immune
Steaks.
system up. But I've been eating more fruit and stuff.
Hang on, wait. First
And
off,
veg.
the competition. Yeah, what we need to do is we need to bring a bunch into
First
work
place.
and put them in the
Yeah.
fridge. The competition first is who can walk the most steps
Yeah, so
In-
that's how we determine
in the month, right?
Mm-hmm.
determine the positions.
We've agreed I'm going to take off my watch when I'm boiling meat
Yeah.
because
So
that's not fair. Because we did that before in January and I racked up like 5,000 steps stood in one spot. So that's not. I'll agree to that. But I'm not taking it off walking to
so
work.
hold on. So if we
Or we can alternate
we,
who
we
boils
all
the meat.
we all take it off
Yeah.
when we prep, but we can put it in our sock, so that still counts steps.
Steps.
An anklet.
Why don't we actually just put them on our feet?
On our leg.
Like,
so
If
it's
you
a
want
watch.
to tell the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Get my texts and stuff through it.
Oh, at work then,
Hello.
mine vibrates whenever I've every 1,000
That'd be
steps I get.
so annoying.
Ah,
Like,
what the
whoa.
fuck? I'm like a fucking prisoner with an anklet on.
So what's most steps in February?
Yeah, who can do the most steps? So that's the. If you fail that, that's the competition of first, second, third, or if you fail the challenge, like if I buy weed and a grinder, and or you drink a bunch of sugar, like then you lose. Then you immediately third place, right?
And there should be like a £20 charge.
And for
What, like,
proper
a
failing,
tenner each.
a tenner each for first and second.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So first place gets
God, the guidelines and
This is
a
yeah,
meal
but this is.
official.
paid
I'm only going to have
for-
to remember my bit, which is
Yeah.
get
paid
numbers and don't
for-
smoke weed.
A meal paid for by the two losers.
Second and third, yeah.
Second
And then that's the stakes for the second
and third.
is you have to pay for the winner's dinner.
Stakes for second place.
Winner, Corona dinner.
Half the bill.
Oh,
Stakes for third It's armpits waxed.
Armpits waxed. Oh,
Both
Half,
armpits.
half
both
the bill.
armpits.
And
Make sure to get that in there.
armpits waxed.
And a 9/9 video.
Wait. Plus filmed.
Yeah.
And
Filmed
Yep.
on social media.
I'll happily do it for you. I'm good at waxing.
Oh
Not
wait.
with duct tape.
Wait, are we waxing? Are we putting waxing videos on social media?
No, it's just between us, so
No,
it's
just the
a take
video
the
of
piss.
us saying like,
Yeah.
whoever, like Stephen, you won the competition.
You just get a screenshot.
You
of
are the peak of physical
Mid
fitness.
Plus 9/9.
it. Stick it.
What's it
stick
called?
in that frame.
9/9 celebratory
Yeah.
9/9.
Praise video.
praise. 9/9
So-
praise video.
Is that from the one loser or the two?
I think it should be from the 2.
Yeah.
Because then there's still some
So,
extra stakes for the second place as well.
Say I win. You two will say Jack French is an amazing chef / genius / jogger.
Should that happen? /jogger, yeah. I think it's a silent J. It's yogging.
Jogging.
We'll be yogging.
It's not like yoga.
We'll be yeah, I mean, should that happen, but I feel like being, I don't know if you've seen my body, but
No.
it does everything I tell it
Where
to
are
do
you? I can't see.
pretty much. It's I'm 2D, so I'm on
You-
profile.
when you stand sideways.
You haven't got
you
a
can't
back
see it.
or a chest tattoo, have you?
One there.
Oh, I was gonna say I've never seen it once.
It's very
So
good.
when you get a back tattoo or a chest tattoo, when you turn around, I'll be able to see it through your chest, or not? Like, you're that skinny.
But that's what this month is going to be. It's going to be a month of shit talking,
Right.
Healthy shit talking.
healthy shit talking. Yeah, it's not going to be no fat shaming. It's going to be or skinny shaming. He skinny shamed me, body shamed me. I've had problems, sir. I haven't. Okay, so Jog On February. No weed, no sugar, no cigarettes, alcohol. Yeah, I feel like you giving up 3 things, like we should be giving up more.
But
Well, I feel
I'm
like-
doing stuff for myself anyway, so
Well, that's why-
that's already in place really. So I'm already one step ahead.
Well, you
if
can
that
give up
makes sense.
fags as well if you like, mate. If you want to join Jack on the old.
I'm not on the
Just
cigarettes.
Give up sugar.
I could happily give up alcohol because that's
But you
not
don't
too
really
much.
drink,
Yeah,
do you?
that's not too much. So I don't feel like that's.
You ain't giving up
I
cigarettes.
could join you.
Well,
I
I'm
could,
gonna be
I
like-
could join you giving up sugar.
I'm gonna be super pure, man. Like
Yeah, you're gonna come in one day with like, a glow.
honestly, no, I
A
just
glower.
got 18 hours sleep.
Yeah, yeah, you'd be showing us the watch like
Uh,
18 hours, deep
24
sleep.
hours.
Like, just like I slept for 3 days.
Yeah.
What?
Woke up and ate a fuck off bowl of pasta and salad.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Yeah, yeah, you got your carbs. Oh, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
fucking start
I think
buying.
I think we should all make an effort to alternate like meals in the kitchen and
What-
stuff.
what if
Because
we
we
all go
kind
ve-
of have been doing. Really.
What if we all go vegan for February? as well?
Vegan or vegetarian?
Vegetarian.
If we all go vegetarian for
I could do that.
What about fish?
I do that on my days off anyway, so it's not.
What
biggie
about
to me.
fish?
I don't eat fish,
You like fish?
I like fish.
Can I go pescatarian?
so you could eat
Because
Because
I
fish.
really can't fucking go veggie, can you?
I love fish, man.
Oh yeah, you could eat fish. Yeah, no one cares about fish.
Some
But
people
like
care about
vegetarian,
fish.
yeah, some people care about fish. Vegetarian as well for the month.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably just have a piece of fish or tuna or something as a treat, maybe.
Yeah.
Try and stick to vegetables.
And we could all, as you say,
Pescatarian's like one of the healthiest
Yeah.
diets you can
it's
do.
better than plant-based.
Yeah.
And like you say, we'd alternate who cooks, so we could have like a meal in
Yeah.
the kitchen, a healthy one.
Yeah.
We're not eating
Like
the burgers.
every day as well.
Yeah, we're not
Even if on the Thursday we do a pasta bake, so on the Thursday we eat that pasta bake and then save some for the Sunday, so we don't have to cook anything on the
yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. Oh yeah, we just do like a big.
And then on the Friday and Saturday we can cook something like a
I
rice
can dig
dish
that.
or
Yeah,
pasta.
and that way, yeah, because I could not eating meat on my day off. That's not hard.
But the thing is, working those shifts, we need like a good 2 like proper meals while we're
Yeah,
there.
over the space, it is a 12-hour shift.
Yeah. We do eat a lot when we're in that kitchen because when it gets busy, you're running around.
And,
man.
and it's hard not to pick at stuff as well.
There we go. It's on the group.
Sweet. So those are the rules. I still like vegetarian as well. We go veggie for the month.
Yeah, yeah. Cool.
So
You never know. You might find you you like being vegetarian, you might stick to it.
I have always said that I wouldn't find it hard to go veggie because when I choose to have, I don't choose to have meat. I just it's normally whatever
Yeah.
I can afford, whatever's cheapest. It's like, oh, if this has meat, if this doesn't, that's
Do
why
you
I
know
like
what's really good?
veggie deluxe,
You know those vegan burgers we had in the kitchen.
Planet Burgers.
So
yeah.
the same brand, they do like a shawarma, like doner meat, like it's really good.
Yeah. Well, we'll just bring in like a bunch of corn stuff and
Yeah.
just lob it in the freezer, and then we just make a bunch of food for ourselves.
Corn chicken,
On that
corn
one day.
sausages.
Because the reason that I wanted to include in the challenge last month as well, like a physical challenge, is because giving up the sugar is fucking super good and like super healthy when you combine it with an extreme form of exercise like this sort of competition. And so like combining those two, you're just gonna feel so much better on the other end of it.
Yeah, but this challenge starts on Saturday.
Fuck. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've been trying to do this for a couple. Wait, what are we now then?
it's the 29th.
So yeah, the
Oh,
first is Saturday.
I'm gonna have to smoke all this
31
weed before
days.
Saturday.
Get it down.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's not hard.
No.
You and Billy Joe are gonna get.
She's gonna play Minecraft like you know the episode of South Park with the Warhammer. Just in the chair. Okay, Persians.
Timmy.
I'm not your buddy guy. I'm not your friend, good buddy.
Yeah, well, all agreed on all the terms.
Yeah. So vegetarian for the month as well. We'll include in there.
So, as I've just shown the camera, jog on February, walk the most steps in February. Stephen gives up weed, Blake gives up sugar, Jack alcohol, weed, and fags. We all become vegetarians. Fail to carry out this is a charge of £20 to the other contestants. The first place stakes is a meal paid for by second and third.
Yeah.
Second stakes is half the bill.
Yeah.
And third is half the bill plus armpits wax plus 99 praisal.
Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
say that's pretty good.
Happy?
We're combining a lot of what's going to be negative energy, because if I'm not smoking, we're just turning it into something
You're gonna
positive.
be eating good and getting loads of exercise, and you're gonna get
But
positive.
the thing, remember, so last week when Jack came in early and you came on late, I said we should all meet up in a random park that's close to us and do drill exercises.
Oh, like we
So
were
instead
trying
of
in the kitchen.
like, I know it's a competition, but let's make it
Doing
a
it
fucking
together.
friendly competition
yeah,
as well.
camaraderie
Don't-
including
I
as
don't-
well. Yeah.
If there's any fucking negative fucking
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
No,
whoop
yeah.
your ass or like, you know, that's
Yeah.
fine. But
Yeah,
like,
well,
Yeah,
Oh,
we can
yeah,
we can
it's-
shit talk, but not.
true,
It's far
like,
as
it stays as
showmanship, like,
yeah. Yeah, of course.
So if we do that, that'd be
'Cause-
great, like that, and then that all gets all motivated. Go to a park in the middle of
Cannonhill.
nowhere.
Because obviously
Cannonhill
we have to work together as well. So like,
Yeah.
I've got to live with him now.
yeah,
that's
I
true,
now
yeah.
live with you. Well, soon. So
So
Yeah, no, that's what I like is that we're turning all of this into a positive, like channeling into there's a competition part of it, but it's for me more about I just want to fucking
It's
get some
an
steps, get some healthy,
incentive
stop
to-
smoking
to
weed.
to do good for it.
I don't want to do that,
month.
but
Just to
yeah.
do good in general, really.
so I'm feeling good about this.
Yeah, I look forward
Feel
to it. To be honest, even if
I'm not. You know what? I can be honest. I'm not looking forward to giving up sugar again.
No.
It was horrible. Sitting there watching Marnie and her mum eat like
Chocolate,
shoe
cake.
buns and like turnovers in front of me,
Yeah, but
and I
shoe
just had like
buns
an
suck.
orange
Yeah. As,
shoe buns are so
on the-
disappointing.
on the-
chocolate and cream shoe buns.
on
But
the-
like
mate.
the chocolate's whack.
on the
It's like a Claire
If you-
chocolate. It's like
But
a
if
Claire
it's like
chocolate.
Cadbury's chocolate, then it'd be good.
oh yeah, I
Cadbury's
feel like
Oh, okay, fair enough. Jam donuts
Mm.
and chocolate
Krispy
eclairs.
Kremes.
There we go.
Custard.
It's all the
donuts.
same. Like
Krispy Kremes and wafers. You like your wafers?
I haven't had them wafers for ages, man.
I think the last time
So
you
you're
had them.
not giving up sugar.
No, I'm not giving up sugar.
I'm not.
But to be fair, in all
Well,
like,
he's not like I said, like I'm not giving up alcohol.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. Well, we're all agreed on what's happening. Anyway.
yeah, and I feel like
Like my support will be there for you, but I ain't giving up alcohol.
Yeah.
Again.
yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. I'm
That
doing
was-
good.
Steven said to me, should we just the other day. It was like, should we give up alcohol to like show our
solidarity.
support and solidarity? I was like,
We're doing this
I
camaraderie
know I
program.
support him,
I
but
don't
I ain't
expect
giving a
that.
fuck.
I'll,
It's like just because you want to give up sugar, I'm not going to go. Oh, do you
Yeah,
know
that's
what?
true.
I'm going to
Let's
give up
all
sugar
give
for
up
flavour.
sugar. Let's all
Yeah.
give up weed.
That is
Let's
not-
all no.
not
As
something I would want
as
to do.
nice as civil as we are with each other.
Yeah, that's
I
not
don't,
something I want
care
to do.
about you guys.
I don't want. I'm not. I love my sugar. Plus, I did the give up sugar thing, and it was. And I've learned from it. Like other than like these, which I buy these so that people who come on the show.
What
can,
if we all fast for a month as well, as well as jogging?
Intermittent fasting.
Do you know I did that? I did intermittent fasting,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so good, but it's so bad for
Yeah,
your
but
body.
Yeah.
I
So
kind
you
of
don't
do
eat
that
till.
anyway. Like when we're going in on a Thursday, what do we eat?
Yeah, I didn't realise that I've been intermittent fasting for
bacon?
years.
Bacon sarnie and
Not
Yeah.
even a bacon sarnie, just a bacon.
Yeah, I don't
A
eat.
bacon.
Don't eat something proper until
Bacon wrapped
the
in cheese.
afternoon.
yeah, but it's 8 hours. Intermittent
Yeah.
fasting is 8 hours
Yeah, but
each go.
If you think by the time we eat something properly, it's like four.
yeah, something
four in the-
substantial. That's not like.
Well, to be fair, I've been eating like breakfast before I leave the house, even like a piece of toast or 2 pieces of toast.
I have porridge
I
on my
don't
day
have
off.
a toaster, so you might want to get yourself one.
Okay.
I have porridge on my day off because that immediately gets me ready for running.
Porridge.
Yeah.
I don't have
Porridge
anything
with some
before
chia
running.
seeds
I just
in there.
I
Slow
go
release
on, I
energy.
go on and off
Such
porridge.
a-
I'm going that
Bender.
fucking
Oh,
nature,
sorry, guys.
going that natural way.
I'm going,
I'll be-
oh, chia seeds,
I'll
and
be
I'll
on
get
my
my
yo-
queen
yoga.
wine.
on the raw egg drink, man.
Mate, I don't sign up to a gym. The
Fuck,
Earth,
we should
the,
do that.
The Earth is my gym.
So Saturday, bring some like shitty eggs in, or we could use
Shitty eggs.
Use the blue
Don't want to be
ones. Well, we're not going to
fucking
use the blue
swallowing
ones, are
five
we?
Yeah,
shitty
the,
eggs.
yeah, the blue ones
So
are a bit
like,
expensive.
bring some normal eggs in, and we'll all
Do
2
an
eggs
egg.
in the glass and try shot it.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that. We'll give
I
it.
could do it.
Okay, we'll give it a go.
Yeah,
But-
we'll give it a go. We'll stand next to the sink.
I kind of not enjoy that sort of thing, but like I like
You like
steak.
slippery things down your throat, do you, mate?
Yeah, I like-
Slippery,
I
slimy.
like steak tartare.
No, I can't do steak tartare.
It's
No,
tasty.
although I do like my steak rare. Very rare.
Oh, I just love a yolk.
Hold on,
Love
you
a
do,
runny-
you
runny
like
yolk.
your steak rare, but you can't eat a pink burger. How's that work?
I can eat a pink burger. I just shoot. No, it wouldn't be my go-to. But it's because it's different.
I
It's
like
it's,
pink
it's
burger.
minced
You
up.
can
Plus, like
taste the-
steak, it tastes like if you've got a good steak and you want,
Yeah,
I want that
definitely.
taste.
If you have a well done steak, why are you eating steak?
It's ruined. There's no point in eating it.
I don't
Just throw it
just
outside.
eat chicken.
I used to be like that. I used to have a well done steak. I
Well
used
done
to go to a
steak.
pub and have steak and chicken.
I started.
But no,
when
I
was
say
younger,
used to it.
I
This
had
was like
medium
when I
rare,
was
but
like
now it depends
14.
what steak it is.
Yeah, as well. Like, well, yeah, depending on what steak it is, will depend on how I like my steak.
Yeah.
I like rare if it's.
I like it rare.
sirloin. Rare. I want that. I want to see that blood and that flesh. That good, juicy, tasty.
Tasty, very tasty.
So no, we'll do the vegetarian for the month. Anyway,
Sounds good.
I'll be
sort of
piece
as
to piece
part of it.
anyway.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
going to be that difficult.
To be fair, I don't know. We eat chicken, don't we? But we have been eating a lot of like just vegetarian stuff, really.
Yeah.
On my gnocchi.
Your gnocchi.
And gnocchi, yeah, that's true.
And we had that
Gnocchi.
tuna pasta bake.
Yeah,
So that's nice. Get a bit
yeah.
of
All right
get a
then.
bit of
So we'll do the
protein.
vegetarian for it as well, and that
I
way.
didn't cut that mac and cheese for us. What we were supposed to have.
Oh yeah, still got the loaf tin of it.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh man.
Make get a couple extra lettuce in. Make an
We'll
extra
all
bag of
just-
salad.
we'll all
Let's
for
let's
us.
just get
Staff
something
salad.
apart from lettuce. I'm sick of eating lettuce and onion.
Well,
So like a
what
bag
we
of
should,
mint
what we
leaf
should do.
I'm just sick of every sauce being mayonnaise based
The thing,
or ketchup.
the
Those are your
closest,
choices.
the closest veg place to us is the market, and we
So-
could spend like £10 and just get a whole week's. food
Remember, this
full
starts
of
on
food.
Saturday, so we need to do this. Like
Okay,
now.
yeah. So we have Thursday, Friday, and then so we have 2 days of getting ourselves ready.
Mate, I'm
Smoking
ready.
as much weed as you
smoke as
can.
much weed as I can,
Mate, I'm ready.
because I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Hang on. So that means
I'm
then
gonna-
on the
I
Friday
need to
night
binge out on meat. That's what I need to
between now and then.
do. Yeah. Just get as much meat in as
So-
possible.
So does that mean on Friday night at
Um,
midnight I have to be sober?
Say goodbye to me.
Well, you ain't gonna lose
No,
it,
yeah.
you know, because we're signing up to the gym, so.
Signing up to gym.
Yeah. And
Who's
you're gonna.
Jim? Jim from the gym.
It's all going to be about, for me personally, it's going to be about my motivation. I think that's going to be my main struggle. Is I'm going to be coming back from work and I'm like, I don't want to get any more steps, but I know I should.
So you got to bring them gummies to work. So when you leave in your
Yeah,
bag,
on my
just-
way home, I take two and then.
But
yeah.
recently, apart from last night, I've been sleeping from. I've been falling asleep at 10:30 on the night.
Oh,
I swear to God.
If I fell asleep at 10:30, I'd be up at 7, and my body would be like, "All right, you've had your 8 hours."
I'll
Get up.
sleep. I'll sleep for like 12 hours, and I don't feel good initially when I wake up, but
But is it that deep sleep?
no.
So that's what. Oh, you know what? Actually,
I'd never get more than like 3 or 4 hours of deep sleep at the most.
not smoking weed is going to help me get more REM sleep, isn't it?
Since I've been not smoking,
Yeah,
I'm
cutting
still
down.
not
Is it?
not
is it-
getting.
no.
I'm getting a little bit more.
Or
I
maybe
think.
was it 2
Maybe
weeks?
it's gonna take time.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for like 6 years, man. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff to
I'm a
flush
profession.
out.
I'm a professional.